Are you ready to unveil the jaw-dropping amounts of cash spent on the most expensive Premier League transfers of all time? In this video, we'll reveal the astronomical sums paid by Premier League clubs for star players and explore the impact these deals had on the sport. From record-breaking signings like Virgil van Dijk to Antony, Romelu Lukaku, and beyond, join us for an in-depth look at the most expensive transfers in Premier League history. Get ready to be amazed. With first transfer on our list today is Wesley Fofana's move to Chelsea, a transfer that will go down in Premier League history. Starting his football journey with Saint-Etienne's team, Fofana's exceptional skills caught the eye of many, leading to his move to Leicester City. With his invaluable contribution to the team's 2020-21 FA Cup win, it was no surprise that a bidding war for him broke out. And when the dust settled, Fofana had bagged a whopping €80.40 million plus add-ons transfer to Chelsea, cementing his position among the priciest transfers in Premier League history. Are you ready for a transfer story that will leave you on the edge of your seat? Look no further than Virgil van Dijk's move from Southampton to Liverpool, a transfer that's been dubbed as the best in Premier League history, and for good reason. It was a long and winding road for Van Dijk and the Reds, with Southampton's sky-high asking price causing an initial roadblock. But when Liverpool finally landed their man for a staggering fee of €84.6 million, they knew they had secured a game-changing centre-back. And boy, did he deliver. Van Dijk quickly revitalized Liverpool's struggling defense and led them to a Champions League final, a title they narrowly missed out on, but not for long. With Van Dijk as their rock, Liverpool went on to secure the coveted Premier League title after a 30-year drought. It's clear that Van Dijk's transfer was the missing piece to Liverpool's success puzzle, and he's worth every single penny. Keep your eyes peeled, because this man is just getting started. Next, we're diving headfirst into the tumultuous football journey of Romelu Lukaku, a player who's no stranger to criticism. Some say it's his old-school center-forward playing style that's not in vogue anymore, while others point to his ill-fated stint at Manchester United as a reason for his lack of success. But one thing's for sure, Lukaku's time in the Premier League has been anything but smooth sailing. He was brought to the league by Chelsea, but the Blues never truly appreciated him and loaned him out numerous times. It wasn't until his recent move to Inter Milan that Lukaku finally found his footing and began to shine. This is a story of perseverance, grit, and determination, and we've got all the twists and turns right here. Are you ready to hear about one of the most promising young talents in the world of football? If you said yes, meet Jadon Sancho. With his deceptive moves and unparalleled game intelligence, Sancho has become a force to be reckoned with on the field. Starting his career with Watford and Manchester City, the 22-year-old made his way to Dortmund's second team in 2017, and it wasn't long before he was promoted to the first team. Over the years, he played in 104 matches and scored an impressive 38 goals, earning accolades like the 2019 DFL Super Cup and the 2020-21 DFB Pokal. But his true test came when he made a whopping €85 million move to Manchester United in 2021, where he helped them take home the 2022-23 EFL Cup after a 4-month absence from the pitch. With Sancho's star on the rise, we can't wait to see what he'll do next. Now to the most expensive defender in history, who has been under the spotlight since his high-profile transfer to Manchester United. Here is Harry Maguire, who moved from Leicester City for an eye-watering €87 million, breaking Virgil van Dijk's record. With such a hefty fee came enormous expectations, and Maguire has struggled to live up to them. His time at United has been riddled with inconsistency, and he has yet to find his form. However, there may be some hope for the Englishman this season, as he looks to turn things around and prove himself worthy of that staggering price tag. Will he be able to deliver and avoid becoming another expensive flop for the Red Devils? Only time will tell. Also on our list today we have Antony Mateus dos Santos, also known as simply Antony, is one of the hottest young prospects in football, and his recent transfer to Manchester United for a staggering €95 million is proof of that. After impressing in Brazil with São Paulo, Antony joined Ajax in 2020, where he quickly established himself as one of the most exciting players in the Eredivisie. His dazzling displays on the wing helped Ajax win 2 league titles and the KNVB Cup in just 2 seasons. Although his move to Old Trafford was delayed, when he finally arrived, he wasted no time in making his mark. With 7 goals in all competitions, including a crucial goal in the EFL Cup quarter-finals, Antony has shown that he has what it takes to live up to his lofty price tag. Now get ready for a trip down memory lane as we revisit one of the most talked-about transfers in football history, Paul Pogba's return to Manchester United. The Red Devils broke the bank in 2016 to bring back their academy graduate from Juventus for a record-breaking fee. The Frenchman was expected to be the missing piece of the puzzle in United's hunt for the Premier League title, but things didn't quite pan out as planned. Nevertheless, Pogba's impact cannot be denied, as he helped United secure the Europa League in 2016-17 and finish as runners-up in the league 4 years later. And let's not forget the EFL Cup triumph in 2016-17. Despite constant rumors linking him to Real Madrid, Pogba made a surprising move back to Turin in 2022, leaving behind a legacy at Old Trafford that will not soon be forgotten. Is it any surprise that Lukaku is going to be twice on this list? Perhaps because he has been one of the most sought-after players since he began playing football, despite the fact that we have already mentioned his unique and old-fashioned style of play. Lukaku's transfer to Chelsea in 2021, which also ranks 8th on our list of the biggest Premier League transfers of all time, was even bigger, as the Blues agreed to pay €113 million to Inter Milan to bring their old player back home. After leaving Old Trafford in 2019, he joined Inter Milan, where he spent the next 2 years, winning the Serie A and Supercoppa Italiana as well as finishing second in the UEFA Europa League in 2019-20. Then it was time for the massive transfer to begin. Lukaku is set to return to Chelsea in August 2021 for a reported club record fee of €113 million. Lukaku was the most expensive player in the Premier League at the time due to the exorbitant fee. And absolutely there is no list without Jack Grealish, the current Manchester City star, made headlines in August 2021 when he became the most expensive Premier League transfer of all time until the 2022-23 winter transfer window. The Aston Villa Academy product had caught the attention of top-flight clubs with his impressive performances on the pitch, and Manchester City finally secured his signature for an eye-watering €117 million. In his 8 years with Aston Villa, Grealish played 185 games and scored 29 goals, and spent a year on loan with Notts County. But will his hefty price tag be justified in the long run? Only time will tell. Hold on to your seats, football fans, because we have a new name topping the list of the biggest Premier League transfers ever, and that is none other than Enzo Fernández. The Argentine midfielder made headlines when he joined Chelsea in a jaw-dropping €121 million transfer deal, making him the most expensive signing in the history of the English League. After proving his mettle at River Plate, Defensa y Justicia, and Benfica, Fernández is now taking the Premier League by storm, having already played in 7 matches for the Blues. It's still early days, but could he be the game-changer Chelsea needs to claim the coveted title this season? Only time will tell.